We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Baylor's offense will take the first swing of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bears line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turn over...
Turning it on! At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
To the air, it's Harper. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The defense takes matters into its own hands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you can tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the ground, he's got it again. Lowers those pads. At the 35, he's got more. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense. Onto the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it. There's time, but
Worry.
This is the worst start you possibly could have.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route, who gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. The quick out doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there.
There he goes. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And it's his 4th interception of the night.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Here's a heat. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raider. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Harper. Pressure coming. Got his man. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Here we go. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Webb. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bears are rolling down the field. Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll throw it. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Quick strike complete. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Under fire. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Neil Blute one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain climb. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second. And he'll off one deep down the left side.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Harper. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Another interception. It'll be second down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Hit as he throws. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. This time it's complete. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to pass, it's Harper. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's late. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Here's the pressure. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll move the tight end. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here comes the heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Harper. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 8 over Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the ground with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do.
Catch inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he makes the extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over 100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gives it on the option. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man out of the backfield.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Deep shot for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Finds a little space. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll try the run. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Completes it in the middle. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Back to pass, it's Harper. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Webb. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Webb. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making it work.
Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here we go, here we go. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Baylor has... And here comes the Bear offense. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Scanning the field, it's Harper. He's got him. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive was along with Jesse. They'd like this time. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, it's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here's the handoff.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raider! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Harper. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Bears want to move quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Baylor!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Release to the back. Got a man. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Red Raider! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Harper. Here's the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. Just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put the